Okay, my friends, it's the next day, and I want to take this valve apart so badly, so goodly. English language is strange, isn't it? If you really want to do something, you say, I want to do it badly. But actually, I want to do it goodly. I'm kind of squashing it up a little bit. I am going to create less movement and stick it in here. Man, it's ugly. It's pretty ugly. I could do one more thing and heat it. Heat it, heat it. These are good pliers. So do we heat it a little bit? Yes, I'll be right back. Okay, now we got a little more control. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. Ooh, it's kind of wobbly gobbly. Oh, I think it's just crooked in the vise. I think it just broke. Just broke it. Well, that's too bad. So that's what oxidization will do to aluminum. I'm really sad about that. I know I can get another one. That's not the issue. Okay. Thought I had it. So interesting working on old junk, eh? You think you got it, and then you don't. I think there's a little dog there that sticks up. Two of them. It cracked. I can cut a new one of those. Man, this is... So putting that thing underneath the deck is just almost took this little engine out, eh? Okay, I'm going to put it on the wire brush and clean this up. Okay, that's it. Looks great. Ready for the next one. Now I'm going to keep this because I might cut one out. Or order one. Well, I guess if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Okay, now I'm getting close. Man. It's coming. Believe that, eh? Or is it? There's where it's sticking. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta disconnect that little guy. Depends on what's coming and what's not coming. Alright. I knew it looked good. Good. I just might put that into the washer just the way it is. Now, I would love to get this off of here, just because it should come. But once again, aluminum. I think I prefer plastic. Did I just say that? Good. Now, that's pretty much stripped right down to the differential. What I want to do is I want to see if this tank leaks. Because I did put a small amount of fuel in it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just taking this diaphragm off of here. Maybe. I don't have a problem reusing it. It's got a couple of spots that are pretty nasty. Hey, hey, hey! Right into that fuel. That's pretty cool. That's good. All right, my friends, this looks promising, right? I got them out of this box of Briggs & Stratton miscellaneous paraphernalia. But if you look, this is the tank right here that leaks right there and more. It looks like these four would work, right, at first glance, but these ones have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 larger pattern, and this one has a smaller pattern, right? It's just, it doesn't, it would probably fit on the machine, but it wouldn't be right. And I'm just going to go up, have a quick look at my Frankenmower to see what's up there. So it's either going to be this one or this one, and we'll carry on. I'll be right back. Alright, I just checked and the Frankenmower will work. He's got the exact same tank as this. Oh, I got a black and white signal here, just hang on. Okay, I took it off automatic. So this tank and that tank in the Frankenmotor will work, but I don't really want to use him. If I can get as many parts working as we can, we'll try. But I do have a bad memory about one of these tanks leaking from underneath the seal here, and if that's the case, we can still go to tank B. I know, crazy, eh? This one has the seal. It has the nut for adjusting the main valve, and the tank is pretty darn good. In fact, it's really good. So I'm going to actually use this one for now. And if we have a problem with the seal around here, which I do remember something about, we'll just keep doing the swaps until we get it right. Okay? So let me get organized, and we're gonna do a little work. Here we go. I haven't seen points this good in a long time. So now we're gonna just put them back together. Okay, this is something I use pretty regularly. It's called goop, and it dries harder than it comes out of the tube, but not real hard. And I use it for things just like this. This is the cover for the points, and I'll just put a small, maybe a small little layer, just like what the factory did, but new. And then we'll pop this on, and I don't think it's ever going to come off by me. Somebody might take it off someday. So that is going to go with us over to here. And the wires, gotta find the right spot here, the wires come out right there. And I am going to just put that on there like that. Right like that. Just wipe it off, and then we'll put the screws in, and then our points are done. I'm very confident that there'll be a spark there, because there was a spark there before we even got started. Right? So just tighten those two screws up. I'm going to just use this tank, just like that. But I think we have to mount the coil next. I think it's this one, this one, this one, and this spring. I have an extra throttle piece for the front over here. I might use that. Objective number one, get rototiller running reliably. All right. Flywheel key. Hey, I've been looking for that. Putting the flywheel key in here. There we go. Washer. And then, oh, the rewind, right, the rewind clutch. And just a little tiny bit of leverage. And that should go on there. I think we're good. We'll hold this in a firm place. Put this on here like that, and then we're going to just tighten it up. I should do it. I have no idea how tight that is. Triangle over here as much as I can. And then we'll mount the coil, and we'll check and see if we have a spark. This part might not even be coming off again. Tank might be. Okay, coil. Drop oil in there. I'll show you all this when we're almost there. Okay, so that goes like that. We'll turn the magnets away for now. Bring this in. Put that on there like that. And then the one with the, I think that's pretty much how it goes. Good, we need our Bulldog scrap metal business card. We'll need the other nut driver. Thunk, thunk. Okay, let's just show you what we got. We put the flywheel on with the clutch. We've got the business card in for our spacing on the coil. Don't forget, this one's points, not automatic coil, right? That's good. This is our actual governor right here. There's no internal governor in the motor. And that'll be connected to the throttle. Okay, FYI, I just cleaned up the plug. Look at that, eh? These old RJ19LMs, they clean up like new. That's all. You know me. Okay guys, it's not very often you have a win. I just thought I'd throw a set of channel locks on this muffler, and look at this. Look at that. I thought I was going to have to send to Uzbekistan to get a new muffler or something on that, but that's great. Look at that, that's nuts. Yahoo, baby. Oh, look what I just did to myself. See, when I explained your skin gets thinner as you get older, well, there it is right there. Didn't even feel that. Okay, guys, over and out. Oh, hello, my friends. Bruce here. Well, back on the little, what's this thing called? Stalwart. I have never seen a Stalwart rototiller. I like the way it's made. I have a couple of questions about it. But now I think as we're carrying on, I've got the new tank on. We have a spark, we have compression. Engine seems to run pretty good. Well, it doesn't run, but we're going to get there, right? Anyway, it crawled across the bed of the truck and it almost hit the end of the truck bed. So I got to find a way to get this thing into neutral before I work on it some more. So I'm not quite sure which way to tilt it, just to have a look underneath, as you guys are getting a good understanding on now. It's got some interesting attachment holes. I actually think, okay, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. All right, flashlight. These bolts here, 1, 2, they come through the frame 3 and 4. Look like that's about the only thing holding us back from taking the engine off and having a look. So let's just do that. So let's just put her back on her feet so the cylinder doesn't flood with oil. And what do those look like? One is hidden. They look like halves to me. Yes, they are. So the last one we will use the ratchet wrench. And all of the tools that I've gotten are suggestions and help from, not all, but a lot of the cool tools like these ratchet wrenches are from suggestions and help I'm getting from people on YouTube. Now I paid my own good money for these, but yeah. So let's just take this apart. Good. Tray. guys like this tray, or does it drive you crazy? Ah, we're getting some tension now. And yes, the furnace is on in the garage, and there's nothing I can do about that. All I want to do is get the belt disconnected or whatever it is. Oh, that one's grabbing good, isn't it? Got a ways to go too. I don't want to run this engine until I get this gear thing figured out. Oh, there, it's out. I have no idea where it flew to. Not a concern right now. Good. That's good. Even I can have a look in there. Because they're right here is the gear that goes to the turnbuckle. This goes up and down to turn it on, and if I can get in there and get the other end of this rod here, get the other end of this rod lubricated, I think we'll be up and away. Okay. So there we are. You can't see much, but it's pretty basic. A pulley off the engine. Just make sure it's not on there. And we'll take this off. So here's the whole Magilla right here. You know, it blows my mind on how long these little belts last, eh? So there it is. I just want to get this lubed up so I can move it. I think it moves this idler in and out, and that idler doesn't want to move. So when all else fails, root strength and penetrating oil. Yeah, it's cooled off. It's getting to be that time of year, huh? I'm just moving things. Good. That's all it took. But now I'm going to just clean it up inside there. So this bolt underneath here was done up so tight, right there, right there. Give you a little better look at it, maybe. There. And now it's icky poo-poo inside there, so I'm going to just clean that up. So once I get that cleaned up, I will come back and we'll see. Maybe we'll have to double nut this underneath here to hold it steady but not tight. So about 10 things all going on at the same time, huh? Okay. Now, if I can turn the tines, we're laughing. This is the whole key right here, eh guys? Pipe wrench. So what I'm trying to do is turn this, which should turn the worm gear, which should turn the tines. And I have a hard time believing that this was used recently. So, a couple of ways to do this. There it is. Now I wonder if it's turning the tines, because this thing's going to go around a lot, right? It's going to, like, it's going to be flying. Like one revolution might be nothing, right? Yep, they're moving forward. All right. So before we get really silly, I want to make sure there's oil in there. You know, when you got cheap socket sets and they give you these star, they don't fit on a standard bolt, right? Like a standard bolt is 6 point. This is an 8 point. Well, that is for square bungs like this. Like that's square, you can tell that. Excuse me. Okay, see if we can get that out and see if there's any fluid in there. Oh yeah. I'm not worried if it's clean or not. I'm just worried if there's anything in there. So this is where I use little chunks of wire. And they're off. I'll be right back. It wasn't a movie producer, Everett. Okay, so we're working on some old junk. We got the bung out of there. And I'm just going to dip this little wire in here. I've done this on, look at the size of the mechanics in this, eh? It's going to take a 3 horsepower engine just to turn this thing around. But let's just stick this wire down inside there. Well, so about there would be full. Do you agree? So I'm just going to stick this down in there and see if there's any goo in there at all. No. A little bit at the bottom, eh? Not much, but it doesn't take much either, right? I think it'll be okay for now. There looks like there's just a little pooling in the bottom there. I'm almost tempted to squirt a little bit in there right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm not worried that if it's dirty or clean or what. I'm just going to do, you guys can back up. I don't know whether to use a funnel or just pour. It's pretty thick stuff. It's gear oil. I don't even know what we're supposed to have in here. There we go. Let's just put something in here. That'll make me happy. Stuff is old, man. Oh, whoa, it's old. Grease is probably as old as the hills, literally, hey? Okay, let's turn it back down. I just want something in there, right? My goal today was to get the engine running, but I gotta go through this to get it going. Oh, that's good. Okay. So a little bit poured out. So if that happens, you know you got enough. Cool. So that's good. Oh, I'm having a better day today. Believe it or not. All right, I cleaned up the pivot bolt, and it's an Allen. But if I do up this bolt tight at the back, this must not be a shoulder bolt, this Allen, and it tightens it up too much. So what I did was I stuck a nylon nut on there, and now we have accessible neutral. Cool! Just thought I'd show you that before I finish cleaning it up. Alright guys, so I think I've got it cleaned up enough. I'm just going to oil this spring, because I really don't think it's been oiled in, let's see, 1972. What's that? I lost a bolt. It popped off when I was taking off the tin. So we're going to replace it with a grade 8 bolt with some yellow paint on the base. Guess where that came from? Gosh, I think that's going to do it. Oh yeah, I got to take this out. That goes down and that goes back on there somehow. Good. Oh, this cold. I've only had it for like 2 months. My resistance is low. Start these by hand. You got to do 3 out of the 4 by hand anyway, right? Well, I learned a lot here on this little tiller. Man, I don't even know how that got on there. It has sprung. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, there's a possibility that something could have some tension on it, eh? Okay. We got grips for that. Gotta make sure you don't whack the threads, that's all. I know what I can do. So anyway, I'm just trying to put this back together again. I'm gonna split the difference here. I might have to, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to take the whole thing off and spring it in. I don't want to do that, but I'm going to have to. That's too bad. Oh yeah, the belt. Having this little stupid thing. Okay. I'm going to have to get tough with this thing. And bend it in. When bending tin, use the cheap one. Oh. Ah, the bolt snapped off, that's why. That's where it's just the head. We can get that off. Now we're starting to use brute strength again. Vice grip. Okay, so something happened here. When that head went flying, I thought it was the whole bolt. So there's one, and there's the other. Okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to drill it out. It's the hardest way. I'm at an angle because I'm not quite in the center of the bolt. Good. Let's move up a size. Okay, now I'm going to try the easy out. And a pair of pliers to tighten up the handle on the key handle. Okay. Now I wonder if I should use a little bit of heat. Oh, it slipped on there. Doesn't that suck, eh? It's all of these really expensive tools I own, right? Now let's just see if we can do this the easy out way. A little bit at a time. Now I might be able to, nope. One more try with the angle grinder. I'm going to take more of the steel off. Okay, glasses. Okay, that doesn't work nothing well. I'm hardly working with any steel at all now. No, worst case scenario, I could just drill another hole and tap it and drill a hole into the tin cover too, right? We are going to get this together, my friends. We're just going to re-tap it now. A little bit of oil. Don't like oil. It's icky. There. I guess I should have just done that right off the bat, because my threads aren't very deep. I'm going to chase this one while we're at it too. Nope, that's okay. Alright, so now I think what I'm going to do is widen the hole on that on the cover. I'm just going to take a 3/8 and I'm going to make a 3/8 hole right there. Alright, this kind of thing drives me crazy. How did that even get assembled? So what I'm going to do is, you guys can watch from the chair to get this bolt started, and then we can just tighten them up. And I'm pretty excited about this because I'm actually to the point where I can start the engine very soon once I fix the rewind. Okay. Now I'm going to cheat. that's underneath the gas tank. Now I could remove the gas tank, but I've got this ratchet wrench and she's ready to go here. I guess I should move the camera. You guys must be happy I got this together. Broke a bolt, tapped it out. So once again, an easy out didn't work for me, eh? So do we take this apart again to paint it, or do we paint it? Do we paint it right on the machine? I'm tempted to paint it just the way it is. All right. So now, do I put the rewind on it, or do I use the drill? Okay, I put a rope on the rewind. Nothing's painted yet, right? Now this little lever is it's got a Z bend in it, right there. It goes between the throttle and the control on the little tank here. And I think no. There it is. We might need to make a new Z bend in that guy. Well, let's get this rewind on here. That's exciting. Here we go. Well, there's some control. Not a lot. But I just want to bolt this down. I might have to drill another hole in that because we now have a 5/8 hole, and we don't have a 5/8 access because the hole ended up being a little low. Well, I'm just going to put the two back ones on for now. It's been a few months, eh? So over on this side, I have the flashing that goes on there. So I'm going to take the 1/2" bolt out of the tank. Get rid of that. Why is everything difficult today? And then this one slips in just like that. And it is the bottom cover for the wind blowing, eh? Good. Now we might as well start this before things get too loosey-goosey, eh? She's pretty rusty crusty, isn't it? Hope I'm not screwing anything up. Okay. Now, 1/2" for the tank. Good. And we're going to move around and tighten up the rest of them. I want to just feel, I was using the impact and it felt kind of tight with the impact, but you don't know. Because as soon as they start working, they rattle. But good. And then the front one, I'm just gonna, that's the one that broke off, that devil. It might work. Do I have that bolt here? 5/16. All right, just a little bit of trouble lining all this up. So we now have a throttle. It's almost adjustable with the top piece. Maybe a little bit of contact cement on that'll work, right? So there, that's full throttle and off. But it's a little shaky yet. That's okay. And then I got the 3 bolts on. 1, this one's bigger now. 2 and 3. And now I'm just going to prime it with a little bit of go juice, and we're just going to see if it pops and does its thing. And there's no muffler on it, which will make it fun, right? And we should be in neutral. Okay, that's really good. So let's put a little go juice down its throat. And don't worry about this, guys. I've got lots of mufflers. Needs an adjustment. That we can do. I think it needs a little bit more fuel. Let's go half a turn on the power nozzle. Where are we? Half in, 1 and 1/4. So let's go 1.5 turns out. 1, 2, 3 makes 1.5 turns, and let's go 2 turns. Okay, that's pretty darn cool. I think that's a great place to stop, eh? But I gotta start it up one more time because I'm crazy. I know you guys can't see that well. Maybe you can pick up a little more of an angle there, right? So this throttle's not working so good because everything's just so sticky. But we got fire! And this is some kind of a crazy automatic choke thing, eh? Okay, so now, full throttle. Don't like that. A little bit less. Wonder if this is in too far. No? No. So we'll go back. I gotta oil that. Oil this. Happy. Thank you, guys. Well, I honest to God didn't know if it was going to go or not. A muffler will make it sound a lot better. Thanks.